All right, so this morning we crossed the border from Canada over into New York, and we are now at Darien Lake, now Six Flags Darien Lake, and we are going to just probably spend 4 hours or so here, get all the coaster credits, ride some of the other rides for the other kids, mostly just to have some fun. And over there I can already see their new coaster from last year, Tantrum. And then also an SLC, I don't know what the name of it is. Oh, Blake says it's Mind Eraser, which is actually an appropriate name for an SLC. So looking here at the entrance, this place is packed, or it hasn't opened yet. Hopefully they have like a membership entry. They have this member entrance, and we've been waiting in line for that. But since then, the regular entrance has opened up, and the regular entrance is moving significantly faster than the member entrance. All right, we have made it through security at Darien Lake. Actually, not even security. They don't have a bag check or anything like that. They just have a pass scanning. And it looks like the membership line was going slow because they were processing memberships through the line as well. So that lady scanning our passes was also having to take photos of other people. So sometimes the regular line might be faster for you if you want to get in the line during normal park times. If it's before the park opens, it might still work out. Just walking through the entrance and down the main path, this park so far looks really clean and well taken care of. Hopefully that lasts, but so far fairly impressed. I know it's a smaller park, but I think we'll have fun here today.
Oh my word, this guy's showing the very back of the park.
Our first ride of the day is going to be Tantrum, this Gerstlauer Eurofighter up in front of us here. Heard good things about it. It was actually added before the park became a Six Flags property. So it was nice to see that they were actually making some investment in here before Six Flags bought them. So far this morning we're striking out on operations. The Mind Eraser and Tantrum are both currently down. Mind Eraser, they told us, is down for the entire day, so we're going to miss out on that completely. I'm actually okay with that because it's an SLC. Alright, so the younger kids are getting to do a ride on this, but unfortunately anyone over 54-inch is going to miss out on this credit. I know that I'm really sad about it. Yeah, they don't even have an exemption for 54-inch riding with a smaller child. There they go. Hey, here comes Colin on Moose on the Loose at Darien Lake. The kids didn't really want to ride this, but I think Colin's having a good time now. So Lucy, how was Moose on the Loose?
Good.
Tell me about it. What all did you do?
And there was apple place where you picked apples, and my goat's name was Gary, which was funny. Great.
Yeah, what about it was great?
'Cause there's fish.
There were fish.
It was okay. My favorite
Yeah?
part was the funny noises.
Yeah. All right, Blake, what did you think of Moose on the Loose?
Good.
Is it a good kiddie ride?
It had good on-ride audio, but...
Yeah. What was your moose's name?
I don't remember.
Anybody remember their moose's name?
Me, Gary.
Gary. Was Gary a good moose?
No.
Looks like Tantrum has opened back up, so we are on our way over to there. I'm a big fan of pretty much everything Gerstlauer makes these days, so I'm sure I'll really like Tantrum.
And they're off. Lucy's already crashed into somebody. Mia and Lucy just had a head-on collision. Colin's coming from Mia from behind. Oh, and all three siblings are right next to each other. They're crashing into each other. Oh, and Lucy and Mia hit head-on again.
All right, next up is Viper. Looks to be an aero looping coaster. Hopefully not too bad. So Blake, what did you think of Viper?
I did not like it at all. It was not fun. It was just really jerky and rough the whole ride.
I didn't like it. It was rough and it was really slow. Horrible.
Yeah? What was wrong about it?
It bumped my head all around.
Yeah. You have a headache now?
Yes.
Okay, we found a Larson loop here, Rolling Thunder. Blake doesn't want to ride it because it's not a credit, but it's our name. It's a Larson loop. Here we have Silver Bullet. This looks like possibly an Enterprise, except unlike the ones at Cedar Fair Parks, this one has a 48-inch height requirement. So the kids, the girls especially, have been really wanting to ride one of these, so they're going to get their first Enterprise experience. All right, our next coaster of the day is going to be the Predator. This wooden coaster, haven't heard anything about it, so maybe I'll let you know my thoughts after we ride it. But, you know, it's a coaster, so it should be fun. Girls are seriously disgusted by all the gum on this thing. So we just got off of this one, the Predator. It is a Den wooden coaster built in 1990. I really liked it. I thought it was surprisingly smooth. It had some really good moments. If I had more time, I would definitely re-ride this one. We're coming up on Ride of Steel. This roller coaster is going to be kind of special to Blake. Blake, can you tell us why?
It's gonna be my 150th coaster.
That's awesome, man. That's super cool. Really excited for you to hit that milestone. We're really excited for this one. We've heard lots of good things about it. Intamin, I think it was their first hyper coaster. Really, really cool looking ride.
I loved Ride of Steel. I liked the speed it kept throughout the whole ride. The airtime was amazing, and it was my 150th coaster. I see why it's the best coaster in the park.
All right, next up here is going to be their Boomerang. Well, it's a Boomerang. It's our second Boomerang of this road trip. So I guess we'll go ride it. Notice how few people are on this train, just 4 people on this train. This park is empty.
the best Boomerang that I've ridden. It was pretty smooth.
Me too. It was really smooth and really fun.
New for 2019 here at Six Flags Darien Lake is this star flyer that they call SkyScreamer, just like they call most of their other star flyers. All right, next up for us is Moto coaster. Guys, you excited about this one?
Yeah.
Before the kids go on this, some of my thoughts on Moto coaster. I loved this thing. Surprised more parks don't have it. It's a really good fit here. I could probably think it's probably a lower capacity ride with just having one train, but it's a really, really fun ride and could replace something like, let's say, Time Warp in that same footprint. So Canada's Wonderland, you should get one of these. Now we're on our way to the Six Flags SkyScreamer. This is one of their shorter Starflyer models, but still looks to be a great time. This is a very, very nicely manicured park. I really, really like it. It's not very big, but the operations so far have been really good considering all of their major attractions only have like one train except for Tantrum, which runs two. But other than that, we've had a great day. The park hasn't been busy, so one train. I mean, I don't think we waited more than 15 minutes for any ride. It's been great. Our last credit of our day here at Darien Lake is going to be the Mind Eraser. It is the Vekoma SLC. They had told us through the signage that it was going to be closed all day, but we've seen it running with people, and we've been told that it's been running today. So it's a very pretty SLC, as most of them actually are. Not as pretty as the bright red on T3, but don't worry, those looks just are there to deceive you, because those things are meant to destroy your head. We just got off of the Mind Eraser. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. It's actually one of the better SLCs that I've been on. Still banged my head in a few spots, but not as bad as Flight Deck or Infusion. Not a fun ride by any. Actually, I guess it's kind of fun, but it is a little painful. It's worth coming to get the credit. But like I said, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. I did want to give a special shout out to one of the park employees who was super nice and hung out with me and Blake for a while. We rode Ride of Steel with us. He gave us a few of these one-time Flash Pass cards. They're, I guess, Go Pass cards. They got us in to Ride of Steel really quickly, and then he gave us another one. So if you're watching, thank you very much. I'll keep your name out to protect you in case you weren't supposed to, but thank you very much. We are ending our day here at Six Flags Darien Lake. We were here for about 4 hours. We rode everything. Rode Ride of Steel twice. We actually rode a surprising amount of flat rides too. Had a great time, and may come back someday. Never know.